This stock is being ignored right now. And I mean completely ignored. No analyst covering it, no financial news anchor talking about it, no Twitter thread going viral about it. Just silence. But here's the thing. The numbers coming out of this company, they are screaming. We're calling it Mountain Force Power for now, because I want you to figure out the real name yourself by the end of this video. And when you do, you'll understand exactly why I made this video today. Profit up 107% in 1 year. Sales up 88%. EBITDA more than doubled. Stay with me, because by the time you're done watching this, you're either going to want to do your research immediately, or you'll at least understand something about the Indian power sector that most retail investors completely miss. So what exactly is going on here? Something unusual is happening with this company. This is a small-cap power company listed in India, and it just posted back-to-back record-breaking quarters. And I don't mean incrementally better. I mean significantly better. Sales, 480 crore rupees a year ago. Latest quarter, 901 crore. That's nearly double in 1 year. Net profit, 51 crore, now 106 crore, also nearly double. EBITDA, from 79 crore to 171 crore, up 117%. EPS went from 1 rupee 83 paise to 3 rupees 47 paise. That's a 90% jump in earnings per share, and almost nobody is talking about it. Which brings me to the most important question. Why should you care? Let me give you the big picture first. India's power sector right now is on fire, literally. The country is in the middle of a massive industrial expansion. New factories, new data centers, new EV charging networks. All of it needs power. And the government is pumping capital into grids, transmission lines, and renewable energy at a pace we've never seen before. Now, here's where it gets interesting. When a macro tailwind this strong hits a sector, the big names, the Adanis, the power grids, they move first. They get priced in quickly. But the small companies in the supply chain, the specialty equipment makers, the ones actually building the stuff, they often get missed. And when they finally get discovered, the re-rating can be explosive. That's what we're watching here. Now, here's what the market is missing. And this is the most important part of this video. Most investors chase the obvious names, the big conglomerates, the blue chips. But this company sits in a niche within the power sector, specialty power equipment and solutions. It's a corner of the market where competition is thin, switching costs are real, and once you're supplying to a large industrial client, you tend to keep supplying. 3 things stand out to me as signals. 1, revenue quality. This isn't a 1-quarter flash, 3 consecutive quarters of growth, and the growth is accelerating quarter on quarter. That's unusual. 2, margin expansion. Revenue grew 88%. EBITDA grew 117%. When your profits are growing faster than your revenues, that means your operating leverage is kicking in. Fixed costs are being spread across a larger base. That's a very healthy sign for a business scaling up. 3, under the radar. 0 analyst coverage, 0 Bloomberg alerts. This is still in what I call the discovery phase, the phase right before institutional money starts paying attention. And when that first analyst initiates coverage, that's usually when the fun begins for early investors. Let's talk numbers. Simple, clean, undeniable. Sales growth, 88% year on year, from 480 crore to 901 crore. That's a big jump. EBITDA growth, 117% year on year, from 79 crore to 171 crore. That's unusual. Net profit, up 107%, from 51 crore to 106 crore. Doubled. And the EPS, 1 rupee 83 paise to 3 rupees 47 paise. 90% jump in 1 year. That's not noise. That's not a one-time accounting adjustment. That's a signal. A signal that something structural is changing inside this business. Now let me show you the trend, because trends matter more than a single number. March 2025 to December 2025, revenue was up 22.5%. Okay, decent growth. But look what happened next. December 2025 to March 2026, revenue jumped 53.2% in a single quarter. That's not a company on a steady path. That's a company where something accelerated. Whether it's a big order, operational scale-up, or expanded client base, something kicked in during that final quarter. And the year-on-year comparison? Up 88%. 3 quarters, consistent, accelerating. That's the kind of trend that institutional investors eventually can't ignore. So what could move this stock from here? 4 things I'd watch. First, order book expansion. Any announcement of a large new order from industrial clients or a government tender win, that's a massive catalyst. Order wins in this sector travel fast on stock forums and financial news. Second, analyst initiation. Right now, 0 brokerages are covering this company. The moment the first analyst publishes an initiation report, you'll see a wave of institutional attention. That's a pattern we've seen play out again and again in small cap India. Third, promoter actions. Watch the shareholding pattern every quarter. If promoters are increasing their stake or if ESOPs are being issued, that's insiders telling you something with their own money. That's the most honest signal there is. And fourth, policy tailwinds. Any new union budget allocation to power infrastructure or a new PLI scheme for electrical equipment manufacturers can re-rate this entire segment overnight. Any one of these could be the spark. Now, and I always do this, let me give you the honest risk, because every opportunity has a flip side. This is a small cap stock. That means thin daily trading volumes, wide bid-ask spreads, and price volatility that can be sharp and sudden. If a large holder decides to exit, or if one significant order gets delayed or canceled, the stock can drop hard, fast, before you even have a chance to react. Small caps reward patience and punish panic. So only allocate what you're comfortable holding through high volatility. This is not a safe, liquid, blue chip name. It's a high-risk, high-potential bet on India's power growth story. Do your own research. Seriously. This video is for education and information only. It is not financial advice. If you made it this far, thank you. And if this kind of deep dive breakdown is useful to you, hit the subscribe button right now. Every week, we break down companies exactly like this, names that most investors haven't discovered yet, with real numbers, real context, and no hype. Drop a comment below. Which stock should we cover next? And share this video with one person who's interested in the Indian markets. It genuinely helps us reach more people who are looking for this kind of content. Until next time, do your research, stay curious, and stay ahead. This is System Draw.